G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to pouring your heart out again. All right, I'm going to try again for the lace technique, lace effect. Now, this is the closest one that I've got so far. And I just wrote on the back here what I did so that I can remember. Art Pro resin, 100 grams of A, 66 grams of B. I waited for 35 minutes. I had 20 grams in my resin. I had 15 drops of the Resin Pro. So I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to change that to 33 degrees and that to 20 drops, and just see if I can get the white to drop a little bit more. So oops, every time I get it, I get a different temperature. It's on 34 already, so I better get a wriggle on. Every time I do it, it depends on the angle and I guess how far away I am, and yeah, I get a different result every time I do it. So I'm going to put 20 grams in there for my white. I'm going to remember to put a little drizzle in here for my stones, and then that can just sit there for a minute. So this is it here, the Colour Fun Deluxe from Resin Pro. You can hear it's quite a liquidy solution. So I'm going to do 20 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If I squeeze a lot, I get a big drop. So look, I don't know. But I just know that last time it wasn't heavy enough. And I kind of got a bit of a lace effect, but it was more like floating lace effect on the edges. So hopefully this will be all right this time. But yeah, it also depends on how big you make your drops, whether you just let them drip out on their own or whether you squeeze them and then you get a bigger drop. So who knows? I feel like a mad scientist. But look, I'm having fun. I love a challenge, so sinking my teeth into something. And you know me, I do it and do it and do it until I get it right. But in saying that, I don't have the correct ingredients, because I think they are from overseas, from Russia, and I don't think Russia's shipping anything at the moment because of the unrest over there. So I've messaged a few people, a few companies, and no, they can't send it out to me, the products that I want. So I'm just going to have to try and figure it out. So yeah, I've got 20 grams in here. Whether or not I use the full 20 grams, I'm not sure. Because, you know, some of it always gets stuck in the bottom of the cup anyway. You're never going to get it all out. So I just sort of drizzle it out, and yeah, there's a few little drips left in there, which they can just stay in there. And again, just pushing that resin into the mold so that when I pour my clear on, it's going to push in and then pull out, hopefully nice and symmetrically, if I have it all touching. And let's try not to have any bubbles as well. Sometimes their bubbles get caught in the little points, but look, I'm not going to be terribly concerned about that at the moment. All right, give that a bit of a stir and we'll check it again, see what it's doing. So it's on 34, so that's okay. Just under body temperature. All right, here we go, pouring it in. Now because it's, I guess, slightly thinner, it hasn't had a chance to thicken up quite as much as if when I started at 35 degrees, because I think I started the other one at 35 degrees, but then by the time, you know, I mixed in my white and I stirred it up and I poured it around, and all that. It's probably gone up a couple of degrees anyway. I'm just cleaning up as I go. And there's something in there. All right. A little bit of a torch. Don't get close to your edges, you'll burn your mold. Octopus Fluid inks. Don't shake it over your resin. Naughty, naughty. Okay, fuchsia and carrot. I was going to go orange and yellow, and then and then I thought, well, I'll just go sort of reddish. It's the closest red I've got. I got 2 of them. Because I'm wanting the color to, move down, so I'm doing it sort of like this. So that the color moves down. All right. Make sure you open it over here away from your resin. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sort of 1 on and then 1 off. So we get like a blending of colors. That's what I'm trying for. All right, it's looking pretty. Okay, now I've got a little bit of resin in there, and I remembered this time. Oh, let's see if I can get that open. All right, these are just my little crushed rocks, stones, whatever they are. So I thought I'd put some of those in there, sort of reds and golds in there. I'll move it right away because I spilt it. Did you see the one where I spilled it on my blues? And I've got a little bit of this. It's just a black glitter, just a tiny bit. I thought that might be nice if it kind of spreads a little bit and, you get a sprinkling, a light sprinkling of black. I'll clean that up later. Okay, that's too much black. Too much of a sprinkling there. There's a bit of blue in that one. Oops, but I've got the blue out. I don't know what that is, but there's a piece of blue something in that. So I'm just waiting for, is that it? Just waiting for it to close a little bit. I don't know if I like that after that. I thought I would like it, but now anyway, it's done. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know why I'm seeing little bits of blue everywhere. I don't know. Okay. So you should only put like a tiny bit of resin in there to make a paste. I'm having to add more and more little stones because I've got so much resin in there and I'm trying to make a paste out of it. Okay, where's my middle? I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to use all of this because I've got too much now because I kept adding more and more and more. Give it a bit of a stir, break it up a bit, break up those edges. Hopefully that's the middle. Can't really tell. Unless I put my head right over it and you're going to see the back of my head. So we'll just leave that there. Alrighty. Now, I'm not going to torch it. As I've said in previous videos, if you torch it, well, for me, my experience is if I torch it, sometimes I'll get like a hole. And you'll have this like little circle empty hole. And you think, where did that come from? You know, what's that doing there? And I think it's from the heat. I could be wrong, but in my experience, that's what's happened if I heat it. Probably from where the little nozzle is, and I do that, and then I get a hole. I don't know. You guys, it's starting to lace. It generally takes quite a while, but it's starting to get some little effects. Look at that. So I will come back to you. I might come back to you in like half an hour and we'll just have a look and see what it's doing. See if it's done any, if it's changed at all. Okay. We'll see if my couple of little changes are going to do much. All right. See you soon. All right. It has cured. I did hurry it up a little bit. It was kind of touch dry, but it would still leave like a dent if I pushed on it. So I just picked it up and put it into my food dehydrator, and it's set on about 45 degrees Celsius, and I left it in there for about an hour. And then it's cured. It's just bendy, but I'm going to go to bed shortly. So I want to see if it's done before I go to bed. So I'll put the black background down, and then I can just like flip it over and see if it's worked. You can see, I don't know, it's a bit hard to see because it's white paste on a white mold. But you can see like we've got some lacing happening. Colors are really pretty. I can see that I've got quite a, well, maybe not too wide, but there is a white border all the way around, which is what you do get with this effect. So just a little reminder, that was the last one. So I'm hoping that this next one will just be a little bit better. Okay, so that's it. Keep an eye on these little blobbies. And we'll see if we can get a better design on, I can't pick it up, on the next one. Okay. Are we ready? Let's get it out. And I will link my small blossom tray mold for you down in the description if you want to get one of those. And it's perfect for pushing down into a bowl at the moment because it's relatively soft. Okay, are we ready? I'm just going to flip it. Oh, deep breath. I'm nervous. Oh, look at that. It's better, you guys. Look, it's still not perfect. Maybe I've just got maybe my expectations are too high. What do you think? I don't know. I just feel as if these little blobbies are still maybe a little bit on the transparent side. But look, I'll bring you down. Do you want to come down? Do you want to come down and have a look? Oh, my dogs can hear me. They know I'm excited about something. They want in on it. All right, let me get off my box. I stand on a box so I can see in my camera. So look at that. So definitely better than the last one. And the thing that I like about this, and I'm starting to get it, probably need a little bit more. See these? Little tiny, whatever they are, in the center. Look at them. They're so cute. So you're getting these bigger ones around the outside. But to me, they kind of look, they look as if they're still a little bit transparent. See, they kind of look as if they're floating away rather than just sort of drop down. The issue is, though, if I make the resin any thinner, then I think this border will spread more. I'm not sure. Look at that. Look at that little bit of orange. We've got much orange. It all kind of went into the middle, but there's little bits of orange just peeking through in a few spots. Wish I had a little bit more, but yeah, there's little bits of orange there. So there you go. Wowzers. I'm going to get the blue one out and put it next to it so that you can see the difference. Okay, so there's the blue one. And we'll just go and look at that. And you can tell me if you see much difference. So if you look at these ones on the side, they look as if they're floating more, and there's not much sort of in the center there, as opposed to this one. Where am I pointing? I can't see. As opposed to this one, where there's more bits on the side, and we've definitely got sort of more going on in the middle there. What do you think? Can you see the difference? Look, it's not, I guess it's not a lot of difference, but I'm happier with it. I think it's worked better. There's the two together. Have a little look. This one's definitely got more white dropping down. I think I could even add more white drops. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so happy with it. I wouldn't mind doing these colours again, actually, and see if I can get a little bit more of that orange to peek through. That's really pretty. So now let me know. You're probably sick of seeing these, aren't you? But let me know. I'd love to do another one and make my white even heavier. And maybe I won't put so much around the edge, just because it is quite thick. But all the ones I've seen, all the ones I've done are quite thick. If you don't put enough in there, is not enough to spread to the middle as well. So anyway, oh, so excited. All right, thank you so much for sharing in this excitement with me. I am very excited. It's the closest I've got. Still not as good as the original artist did, but for me, it's the best one I've done, so I'm a happy girl doing the happy dance, All right, I need to get ready to go to bed, and I can dream about lacing effects in resin. All right, take care, guys. Hopefully I can see you all again for the next video. Take care. Love you all. Bye for now.